You know, the hardest part about being right is by the time that most people believe you, it'll already be too late. And what do I mean by that, you may ask? Well, what I mean is that most of you would not spend your time on the internet listening to a 24-year-old white male born and raised in America, such as myself, speaking on a certain topic or subject as the one that I'm about to speak on today. And what I have to say to you all is good. Stay a sheep, stay controlled, stay broke, and stay a loser. Now, most of you don't feel bad. Don't be ashamed. It's not your fault. You are strictly a product of the environment and culture in which you were brought and raised up upon. You were born into this world, and this happens generation after generation. Ever since the day you were born, realize what's been going on. What did you see your parents do? Work every single day. What did you see everybody else around you do? Work every single day. Why? What are you working for? Well, you're working to pay bills, so have a house, a roof over your head, working to protect and provide for your family, working to buy groceries, buy gas, have a car so you can get to work. You know what that sounds like to me? You're a slave. Well, I'm not a slave. Why are you calling me a slave? Isn't that what they did to slaves? They gave them free housing, free clothing, and gave them food in exchange for work. So you're a slave. You're controlled. Do you understand how money works? Where money comes from? Do you understand that America has the ability to print off as much money as possible and we're in debt? Do you understand any of that? You understand that we're the ones that give money value? You probably don't. You're probably not even worried about that. All you're worried about is being on TikTok, working your 9 to 5, and then working for what? Most of those answers is pay the bills. You gotta live and eat somehow, right? Well, let me ask you. If you buy a house or a car, who does that house ultimately go to, even if you paid it off? Eventually, that house is going to end up back in the hands of the government, the American government. As sad as it is to say. So it was never really yours to begin with, was it? And you worked your whole life for that, thinking that you would own it, but you didn't. Do you not understand that most of us are born as consumers? Most of you, if not all of you, will be consumers. You're consumers of content. You're consumers of fake news, propaganda, social media, the division in America with its LGBTQ and race and everything else, segregation amongst races, the rich and the poor. Understand that America is all about division. It's all about division. That's what they have all this social media content for. What do you think your cell phone's about? That's division, man. You see people in the comment sections arguing every single day. You don't even realize how controlled your life really is. You were born to work this 9 to 5, to build up America's infrastructure, to have no meaning in life, to have no purpose in life. They want you to be sheep. They want you to be unaware. They want you to be controlled by fake news and propaganda. They want you to be stuck on everything with the politics, to not realize what the actual problem is that's going on, to not realize that you're actually being controlled, to not realize that you're not as free as you think that you may be. You are literally designed to work to the day that you die and to give it all back to what you worked for, what you built for. So I advise all of you to take that all into account. Hopefully this can inspire some of you to stop being a consumer and start being a producer and actually do something with your lives. I started making these videos because I was looking around. I go to work, I see people at work on their phones 24/7, not actually working. And I'm like, people can't even have conversations nowadays. We're all secluded to our own opinions, our own beliefs, and our own views. We don't even talk to each other in real life unless we have to. We are so introverted to a point where it's a disgrace. We look to external sources, weed, nicotine, drugs, alcohol, partying, friends who we think are our friends, having sex, meaningless flings. Waste our money on everything, on instant gratification. We have no discipline. We think that we have our morals in line, but most people's morals are fucked. And it's ridiculous. There's nothing but whores in this world. There's nothing but degenerative happening every single day. This world is full of degeneracy. It's disgusting. All of these, and I mean all of these things that humans do, you should be sick as a human for seeing it, for knowing about it. And with social media, it's made it way too open. It's time to really open up your mind. Start learning about the things that actually matter in life. Start building a business. Start making videos. Start doing something that's not your typical 9 to 5, working for a corporation with a boss who's telling you what to do and breathing over your neck 24/7 because you did something wrong at work, because you spilled his coffee at work. You know what I'm saying? Think for yourself. Become an inventor. Become an entrepreneur. Become something more than just a sheep. Somebody who just walks this earth, consumes, and dies, that nobody cares about. Build a legacy. Build a legacy for your generation. You owe it to your last name. You owe it to your parents who brought you in this world and raised you. You owe it to everybody around you to actually produce something. You owe it to yourself, most importantly. Because if those other things didn't inspire you, hopefully yourself could be your biggest motivating tool. So thank you all. Thank you all. I'll see you all in the next one.